Hello guys, it's Zaz the Joker here, and today I will be showing you defending plus winning deck for Clash Royale Arena 2, 3 and 4. This deck is very cheap and useful to defend against heavy cards like Giant, P.E.K.K.A, Hogs, and also very helpful to get at least 1 or a 2 crown victory. This deck is very cheap and it costs average elixir 2.9. So as you can see, the battle deck is like archers, skeleton army, then minions, goblins, bomber, raid spell, arrows, and spear goblins. So this is battle deck. So this was my first battle against Junin Hob BSC or whatever. It's a funny name. So let's begin. So I was gathering some elixir. Yep. And then I started using goblins from the left and followed up by bomber. At the same time the enemy used baby dragon and I think all of my troops, like, they all died, but that was a bad start by me. But don't worry, never lose hope, because anything could happen at any time. Even at the end moment you could win it. So as you can see, he's using his giant, but we have skeleton army which would take out the giant very easily, so he won't be able to do much damage. And the opponent made a mistake by dropping the prince right where the skeleton army was, so the prince wasn't able to do any damage on our tower. So as I told, this is a defensive deck, so it would be very easy for you to defend against all those heavy cards like the opponent is having, giants, prince and all that. So I used my bomber to take out those skeletons, and I'm trying to go attack on the left side and defend on the right side. That's my strategy, but I have to keep changing it time by time because I don't know which 8 cards the opponent has. So I'm gonna use my skeleton army on the prince, so he's not able to do any damage to my towers, so that's a waste for him. And look at that, I think at this time I misplaced a raid spell, and that was bad because I was not able to get to the tower, but I do got the baby dragon, but still that was a waste. So you have to keep raid spell at the right time. When the time comes right, you have to keep it. So focus on the defensive skeleton army, right time exactly. So now he's not able to get to my tower, and now I'm just gonna focus on the attack side. I'm gonna use my raid spell. Yep, right there. At the same time, I'm gonna drop all my troops from the left, and look at that. That was a close, just 49 health, and we got it with our arrows in the last 10 seconds. And there's no way he could get to any of the one towers. And that was it. That was the first victory I got. 1-star victory is enough. So guys, I'm gonna show you another replay. The opponent is max 2, he's arena 4. So guys, the first 30 seconds you just have to focus on the opponent's card. You have to keep in mind what he has. Like, if you drop all the troops on one side, then the opponent would be taking it out by using arrows or the fireball, like he's gonna do right now. As you can see, I was not known from the beginning, and so he took advantage of it, but then we got moved on. And look at that. He's already confused and he's scared, so he said well played, cause his elixir is just very less. And look at that, we got a lot of damage on that right tower. Like, look at that, just 178. And so I'm keeping archers to distract those minions. And I didn't use arrows because I thought the archers would be taking it out, but obviously the opponent has a defense building, so he would be using it And then I thought that I should take it out with arrows, so I used the first shot on the right tower and did 70 damage, and that's awesome. So there's no way he could be protecting the first tower. So it's an easy one crown already for us. Then he used his prince and the Valkyrie at the same time, so I was a bit confused. I used my skeleton trap and the bomber, also the goblins, to take it out. And see, I'm attacking from both the sides, on the left as well as right, because I'm not using all the troops on the same side, because he would be easily taking all my troops with the fireballs. So if this is the situation, you should know that keeping all the troops on the same side would be dangerous for you. And I'm now gonna use my, I think, archers. So we already have a 1 crown victory over here, so we should just focus on the defensive side, but I was like going for the 2nd crown or a 3 crown victory over here. But still, I used my skeleton army on the prince just for the safe side. Now I'm gonna use my archers on the left, bomber on the left, all my troops on the left. As you can see, he took out all my skeleton traps with the fireball, and he's attacking heavily from the right, so I'm gonna use my minions. I used my minions, and now watch this. Just 10 seconds remaining. I use my skeleton traps and the raid spell, and look at that, in the 3 seconds we got our 2nd crown. So as I said, you should use your raid spell at the right time to get the victory, and that's our 2 crown victory, and that's enough. Hey guys, so this would be the last attack for today, and it's like against a Chinese or Japanese guy, Arena 4. He started by deploying the hog riders, and so we deployed our skeleton army to take out the hog very fast. The big problem for us is that he got arrows which could destroy all of our troops at once. So my strategy for this one was to deploy troops far from each other. Like as you can see, I deployed goblins on the front and the minions on the back. Use hogs again, so I'm gonna use my skeleton army. And this time he misplaced his arrows, and it's good for us. Like this was a tough enemy. I'm just now gathering some elixir. It's good to have full elixir. He is also doing the same. He used hogs again and followed up by the P.E.K.K.A. This got me confused, but I used my skeleton army again, and this time the arrows took all of my skeletons. But see, we are going ahead. So right now he is in front. Our left tower is in damage, a lot of damage, but still I'm gonna go for the defensive side right now because I don't want my left tower to get destroyed. So let's just focus on the defensive side. I always say this is a defending deck, so don't like go over for attacking. You will always get a chance of attack. And now he's on our right tower, so I'm gonna use my skeleton army again. I did use it, look at that. And we got the P.E.K.K.A. also. Now we are gonna attack from the left side. I'm gonna use my raid spell, and just look at that, followed up by the bomber, and that could do a lot of damage. I thought the bomber would be taking it out by the arrows, but he dropped a P.E.K.K.A. and look at that, only 6 hit points remaining. I'm sorry for that. Only 6 hit points remaining, and at the last 10 seconds Look at that. I'm just gonna use my arrows. I'm waiting for my arrows, and as soon as the arrows come, boom, we got it in the last 1 second. So this is the strategy, guys. Just go on defending. One moment will come, one moment when the enemy makes a mistake, and you'll get your win. And that's it, guys. That's the deck. Once again, look at it. Archers, skeleton army, minions, goblins, bombers, raid spell, arrows, and spear goblins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just practice it in the practice arena. I'm sure you would be comfortable with this deck very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel, please. Thanks for watching. Like this video. Thank you.